Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Prosperity Media SEO Chats. Today I just want to talk to you about a few quick technical SEO areas that you can think about for your business. The first big thing is to ensure that your website is mobile ready. So what that means is in 2019 you need to have a responsive design. You need to ensure that your website can be easily accessible on mobile devices. If your site isn't mobile ready, it's going to implicate your mobile rankings. You always want to look at your mobile and your desktop rankings. If you do see a big distance between certain keywords ranking in mobile poorly, whereas desktop can be doing quite well, it could be an indication that you need to do some tweaks and ensure that the site is moved to a more responsive design. The second one, ensure that you're checking to remove non-use scripts from the website. So what that means is you could be using an old tracking code that you're no longer using on the site. This can in turn slow the website down. We talk to some companies that use maybe 20 different tracking scripts from the past that they're no longer using. The problem with this is it's adding to the website speed, so it's not a great factor. Definitely something that you want to look into. You can use tools like Built With to kind of check on the different scripts that are currently used and when scripts have been added and removed from a website. The next important tactic that we want to talk about is scraping your website on a tool like Sitebulb or Screaming Frog. The benefit of these tools is that you can scrape your whole website, doesn't matter how big it is, usually from around 0 to about 100,000 pages, you can usually scrape them on a desktop computer. If you want to use something to scrape a bit of a larger site, you probably want to look more into something like Deep Crawl. With Screaming Frog and Sitebulb, once you do a report, you get a whole itemized list of issues on the website. You kind of have to go through them and decipher what are the most crucial ones to kind of pick up and fix. And the next important element of a technical SEO sweep is to look for old subdomains on a website. So an old subdomain could be something that someone previously created. It could be an old blog section, it could be an old review section, any piece of a content asset that's really old that you don't really know about. The thing is, you want to think about getting these sections 301 redirect to your main site, especially if you've moved a lot of your content off these old subfolders. A great tool that you can use is called Pentest Tools. Basically, you can go in there and it has like a subdomain finder tool, so it's pretty nifty. And then finally, the most important element of any website today is ensuring that you're using the correct schema markup. So that can mean like using organization schema, using review schema. You want to ensure that you're using these different types of schema, because if you're not using them, your competitors will be using them. So these are 5 really handy technical SEO tips that any business owner or brand can implement. They're going to have a positive impact on their business.